She just moved to LA, go to UCLA, and she drive a Maserati. Then she got a body, she be tryna party. She be tryna party. She just moved to LA, go to UCLA, and she drive a Maserati. Then she got a body, she be tryna party. She be tryna party.
Sometimes you gotta lose somebody just to find you really love someone. Oh, and I do, and I do, and I do, yeah. Sometimes you gotta lose somebody just to find you really love someone. Oh,
She be tryna party. She just moved to LA.
Fall so hard, motherfuckers wanna find me. First nigga gotta find me. What's 50 grand to a motherfucker like me? Can you please remind me? Fall so hard, this shit crazy. Y'all don't know that those shit fades. Next could go 0 for 82 when I look at you like this shit crazy. Fall so hard, this shit weird. We ain't even supposed to be here. Fall so hard since we here. It's only right that we be fair. Psycho, I'm libo, go Michael. Take the pick, Jackson, Tyson, Jordan, Game 6.
Call me love, you can call me baby, all of the above. You can call me late night, and I'll be at your door. You can call me anything or anything you want, just don't call me up.
I walk in the corner with your body screaming good. Never saw the back, but looking like Pablo. This gon' make me feel when I turn into a lord.
Just don't call me up.
Riding my bike like I'm too young to try. Careless and free like it's 2005. Had to chill the fuck out, take a trip outside to have fun with my friends like I'm young and alive.
The taste of your lips, I wanna ride. You're toxic, I'm sipping on that. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic? I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic?
Had to chill the fuck out, take a trip outside to have fun with my friends like I'm young and alive. Like I'm young and alive.
Don't you know that you're toxic?
I wanna be the very best. No one ever was. Cash man is my real test. The training is my cause. I'll travel across the land, searching far and wide. Keep up your mind to understand and the power that's inside. It's me. I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend. In the world we must defend. I'm so true. I'm very from us through. You teach me and I'll teach you.
Cool like you, wobbling around in your high heel shoes. I'm clumsy, made friends with the floor. 2 for 1, you know I bitch by 4. And 2 left feet, you know I always drop. First thing a girl did was bop on the whole damn cake and the cherry on top. Shook up the bottom, made a good girl pop. You ain't even here to party. Ken in the club tryna pipe a Barbie. I don't wanna go with the flow back then until I touch my toes. I don't wanna row the boat. Wrist full of rocks and I hope I flow. Big up yourself cause you know they don't. I chew cause they hope I show. I'm a bitch.
I sold my soul to the devil for a designer. They said, go to hell, but I told them I don't want it. If you know me well, then you know that I ain't going. Cause I don't wanna die young. Walk through fire for you, just let me adore you. I don't wanna die young. Walk through fire for you, just let me adore you. Like it's the only thing I'll ever do. Like it's the only thing I'll ever do. Oh, honey. Walk through fire for you, just let me adore you.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Listen, mania, think less but tear glow. Like a ride, oh. Not easily offended, know how to let it go. From a mess to the masses. Listen, mania, think less but tear glow. Like a ride, oh. Not easily offended, know how to let it go. From a mess to the masses.
I am very, very sneaky. So.
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the motherfucker in the house bored and I'm bored in the motherfucker in the house bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house bored. Bored in the motherfucker in the house bored and I'm bored in the motherfucker in the house bored. Bored in the motherfucker in the house bored and I'm bored in the motherfucker in the house bored.
All the things that I used to say, all the words that got in the way, all the things that I used to know have gone out the window. All the things that she used to bring, all the songs that she used to sing, all the favorite TV shows have gone out the window.
Can we get much higher? Can we get much higher? Can we get much higher?
All the things that I used to say, all the words that got in the way, all things that I used to know have gone out the window.
When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power, just like a prayer. You know I'll take you there. Glamorous, yeah. Glamorous, yeah.
Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again. But we got a good thing. Cause girl, I can't be your man. No, ma'am, I know what's on your brain. You're probably hoping never win. Like, is it the real thing? Or is it just a one night stand? Well then,
Glamorous, 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 glamorous. Flouncy, flouncy.
Said Coke 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park after dark, smoke that tumbleweed. As the marijuana burn, we can take our turn singing them dirty rap songs. Stop and hit the ball like Cheech and Chong and sell tapes from here to Hong Kong.
I don't want a Valentine, I do want Valentino. I just want that neck, I poke her face like a casino. Dito, no, I get it in like a free throw. Shorty wants some bossy jackets in to keep the leak. I don't want a Valentine, I just want Valentino. I just want that neck, I poke her face like a casino. Dito, no, I get it in like a free throw.
I know someday it'll all turn around because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day.
I'm at an all-time I'm at an all-time
I ain't been getting high, but maybe a little, baby, I don't wanna lie. I know when you text me, girl, I don't always reply. Girl, you're not an angel either, you can't even fly. I know this, you think that you know shit. All this shade is coming at me, I'm a double dose it. They can't see the vision, boy, they must be out of focus. That's a real hot album, homie, I wonder who wrote it. Oh, shit.
It's like I waited my whole life for this one night. It's gonna be me, you, and the dance floor. Cause we only got one night. Double your pleasure, double your fun. And dance forever, 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 forever,
You say yes, I say no. You say stop, but I say go, go, go. Oh no. You say goodbye, but I say hello.
I like the view.
You're my best view.
Now I'm shaking, drinking all this coffee. These last few weeks have been exhausting. I'm lost in my imagination, and there's one thing that I need from you. Can you come through? And there's one thing that I need from you. Can you come? I want you all myself. We don't need anyone else. Let our bodies do the talking. Let our shadows paint the wall. I want you here in my arms. Feel hide away in the dark. Stick your hand in my back pocket. Go and let your long hair fall. I want you to myself, to myself. Can you come through? And there's one thing I need from you. Can you come? I fell in love, same time that you're falling apart. I should've known, but I saw a sign in the stars. But I was wrong, fucking with you ain't last that long. Now you gone, now you gone, now you gone, girl.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality.
I need your love, I need your touch, I need you right now, I need you right now.
Brand new Lamborghini, fuck a cop car. Pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Never met a real nigga rock star. This ain't no guitar, bitch, this a clock. My Glock told me a promise you gon' squeeze me. You better let me go the day you need me. Put me on that nigga, get the bus. And if I ain't enough, go get the chop.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on no pussy and show up in them the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your blood, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta. They say, I just wanna be big rock stars and living hilltop bosses, dropping 50 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star.
The city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me and leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break her heart. Oh.
So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm, so where you go?
So keep your love locked down, your love locked down, keeping your love locked down, your love locked down. Now keep your love locked down, your love locked down. Now keep your love locked down, you lose.
So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless.
as far as you. If I could fly, then I would know what life looks like from up above and down below. I'll keep you safe, I'll keep you dry. Don't be afraid, Cecilia, I'm the satellite, and you're the sky.
What you say? That you only meant well, cause you did. What you say?
What you say? What you say?
That it's all for the best, cause it is. What you say?
What you say? What you say?
What did she say?
And you're the
You
sky.
see, so many people are willing to learn how to trade stocks, but are simply just unsuccessful at it. It's not that you're a bad trader.
I'm up $953, $879, $1,300!
When people come up to me and they say, Dek, I'm just not a good stock trader, there's a whole bunch of baloney.
Oh my goodness, I just made $30,000. You guys want to see a show today? 20 grand in a day so far.
You know why I make so much money shorting? Because the answers are given to me.
$37,000. We're currently up $23,000, $24,000 right now. Let's go! This is high risk, high reward. Let's go, baby! Let's go! I'm going for $100,000 today. $100,000 month coming its way, baby.
You may not know everything, but all of a sudden, it's gonna click.
$30,817 in the market today. Oh my goodness, guys. Welcome to the stock market. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back. We are back. We are ready to get after it. I am so fired up to see what we have today. Traders, it is time for us to talk about this market. Time to dive into it all. Time to make sure that you know exactly what to do. Good morning, everyone. I'm your host, Sean Dekmar, coming live at you from TradeCaster.com. And we're going to be going over every single play as we do every morning. I know we're getting traders showing up every single day over on Discord, over on TikTok, over on YouTube, from the Twitter, from TradeCaster. Traders, let's have ourselves the best trading opportunity that we can have today. Let's go over absolutely everything. Let's get traders dialed in on this day, and let's make sure that you guys are all set. The only thing that I ask out of today is that you guys smash that thumbs on up right now. You guys double tap that screen, and you guys are getting fired up on this day. All I'm about is energy. All I'm about is a little enthusiasm, bringing a little positivity. It's contagious, guys. It's like a laugh. You know, you start laughing, everyone starts laughing. Guys, big day today. Let's go over it all. Man, we're getting a little fired up here. So, we have a day today that kicks off a Federal Reserve two-day meeting. Federal Reserve two-day meeting. Jerome Powell going to be speaking tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I told you guys yesterday, one of the number one things that you guys should write down right now is saying Jerome Powell, 2 p.m. tomorrow, we are going to see a nice move in the market. Very as simple and easy as that. When Jerome Powell speaks tomorrow at 2 o'clock, he is either going to say one of two different things. He is going to be stating that we are going to be cutting interest rates, or that we're going to be keeping rates exactly the same. Remember, this is tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Today starts the Federal Reserve meeting. Tomorrow, Jerome Powell, who is the Speaker of the Federal Reserve, he is going to say 99% chance that we are not cutting rates at this moment. Well, what does that mean? That means that we are leaving interest rates at a much higher level than what the American people want. And what is the whole purpose of this? To bring down that stubbornly tough inflation that is continuously holding up near highs. So, we know that the market has been climbing nearly every single week, nearly every single day, continuously moving on up. We have seen that people are still purchasing homes. People are still taking out loans. People are still spending and spending and spending. Jerome Powell's only job is to make sure that the American currency stays strong. And if we allow people to keep on spending, and if we cut interest rates right now and boost even more spending, it's going to be inflation all over again. We have come so far, we have worked so hard, there's a 99.9% chance that he will not be cutting interest rates tomorrow. So, what would be the most likely outcome? The most likely outcome would be that the market will fall at 2 o'clock tomorrow. But that does come with a little bit of, salt and pepper here. What I mean is that he might say, hey, we are not cutting interest rates this time. Market starts to fall, but we are looking good for cutting interest rates at our next meeting. And then people get excited and start pushing it back on up. Usually, when Jerome Powell speaks, the market does move up. That's just a fact. When Jerome Powell speaks, the market usually moves on up. When Jerome Powell speaks, we usually see the market go on a very nice climb. But with that being stated, if he says that we are not, cutting interest rates this time or next time or in the foreseeable future, get ready for the market to start dropping on down. Also, team, if he says that we will be looking in the foreseeable future to have interest rate cuts, get ready for the market to spike back on up. So where does that leave us for today? Well, on today, that means we are going to get a lot of action in the morning. And I can almost guarantee it's going to be very dead by 12 o'clock. So if you want to trade today, trade within the first 3 hours of the day. Do not trade after 12 o'clock or 9 Pacific time. You want to make sure that you are all set, ready to go on your trading this morning, because this is what's going to happen. I've been trading for 10 years. The same exact thing happens every time we have these Federal Reserve meetings. The Federal Reserve meetings are on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Nobody is going to trade probably Tuesday afternoon and not even that much action probably tomorrow morning. The reason why is because once the Federal Reserve meeting starts, hedge funds take a step back. Wall Street takes a step back. Retail investors take a step back. We don't know what Jerome Powell is going to be stating. So why in the world would we be jumping in? Why would we be selling? Why would we be taking some sort of big positions when we don't know what he's about to say in the next 24 hours? A lot of times traders, investors, hedge funds, Wall Streets try to get their positions in today. And then usually by the end of the afternoon, there's no positions, there's no profit taking, there's no nothing until 2 o'clock tomorrow. So most action will be happening at the start of today. Now, let's talk about what type of action we could be seeing. Let's talk about what type of action we're going to be having here. Again, guys, if you guys are watching, make sure you guys double tap that screen over on TikTok. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up over on YouTube. Join the Discord, join TradeCaster, and let's dive on in on what we have. So if you guys have been here the last few days, we have been really stressing that 60-minute time frame. The 60-minute time frame is just so incredible because it's such a large time frame, showing us the last 2.5 months and giving us a great idea on what 2024 has really been all about. And as you guys can see in this time frame, and what's been so incredible about this time frame is that the S&P 500 has just consistently held onto this uptrend, consistently climbed, consistently bounced in between the two boundaries of support and of resistance. But now what is happening? Right now at this moment, we are finally starting to see that crack. Something that we have not seen throughout of all 2024, we are getting the crack right here where we dropped on down. Now you might say, well, Dek, yesterday we popped right back on up. That is true. But now we are back right underneath this line. This is showing bearishness. This is showing weakness. This is showing that the market is fading and falling. So I sent out a morning newsletter every single day to all of our traders, and I put in this chart to give you guys a great idea of what's happening on this play here. Now, if you guys do not get our morning newsletter and you guys are watching over on YouTube right now, in the description, I literally have a link that you just have to add your email to get this morning newsletter. Make sure you guys sign up to it right now, add your email, and we'll be all set. But let's talk about this, guys. It says the S&P 500. This is as clear as day. The reason I have a 90% win rate in 2024 is because I plan out every single move I want, and I am patiently waiting for my entries. Take a look at the chart below and tell me this isn't an easy chart setup. We can all see the channel of 2024 and how recently this channel started to crack. Old support will now hold up as strong resistance, and that is where the trouble will come in. The best entry for a put will either be number one, right when the market opens drops, or right when the market opens for a drop to new lows as this negative momentum continues, or number two, right at the new downtrend as the new resistance line, which will now hold up as top resistance and will be the best area for a put contract. Either way, the market is now cracking its channel. It's bearish on the 13 EMA and is now under its support. The only reason that this market will bounce that I see in the foreseeable future is tomorrow at 2 p.m. when Jerome Powell states something that could lead towards it spiking and flying all the way back on up. So I tried to make this as easy as possible. Everyone stick with me right now. What did I say over on this chart here? Everyone can see this is a 60-minute time frame. The S&P 500 over the past 2 months, the main uptrend channel has cracked. So we can clearly see bounce play, top resistance. You guys can see top resistance, bottom bounce, top resistance, bottom bounce, top resistance, and then we start getting our crack. You can see how we have our old high, now touching a new high, which is now forming a brand new downtrend at this moment, which is now leading towards some weakness. So this is all in the chart setup that you guys have, so you guys are all set, ready to rock and roll. Also, I will post this picture right now over in TradeCaster.com in a full kind of blown up manner, so everyone, of course, has this, so that you guys are all set. But I want to make sure that every single trader fully understands the concept of this play, that we are cracking this channel, we are getting weaker, and we are starting to get this drop all the way back on down. So make sure that everyone is watching this. So where did we say is the perfect entries of today? Well, the perfect entries of today is either number one, we're going to see the market start fading and falling right off the rip. We saw that we are cracking this 2-month channel. We saw that we have this nice downtrend. We have room to be able to continue to drop. Or the other entry is going to be at this downtrend here, where we do have a top, and then once it comes on up to this price point, that's where we're going to start getting weaker. If you're asking, Dek, what is that price point? Let me go ahead and put a line on this so we can be able to figure this out together, and we can be able to break this thing on down. So that is going to be at the price of 513, 514 area. So 514 area is going to be very strong resistance. You can either, number one, look for an entry right away, see this thing fade on off, or watch for a possible pop up to 514 and then get a crack back on down. The entry of 514 would be a better put contract, but it may not happen just because, this market is starting to fade and fall. Now, let's talk about something else that I did bring on up that I do think is extremely important, is that the S&P 500 is cracking that 13 EMA. Traders, 13 EMA, one of my favorite indicators. Now, as you guys know, I'm not really I'm going to say like a bull type of guy. I am going to be straightforward with you guys, as I always back up everything I do with credibility. I always want to make sure everyone understands what I'm looking at, understands what I'm focusing on, understands the idea of my plays. So, one of my favorite indicators, as you guys know, is that 13 EMA. Let's get rid of our other indicators here other than the 13 EMA to just make it simple. We can clearly see whenever we are above this green line, we know that we are bullish. Underneath the green line is where we are considered more bearish. This green line is at the price of 511.30. If we go underneath 511.30, we are considered bearish. We are underneath the channel, and we do have a lot of room to drop. But there could be that potential bounce right around 511.30 to run back up to 514. 514, I will be doing put contracts no matter what today. That is going to be my game plan. That's what I would like to see. Best case scenario is a quick spike right off the rip up to 513.80, 514, get entries and see an all-day fade. That's going to be beautiful. Now, not only that though, traders, I have talked a lot about AI. And now I talked about AI a ton in Power Hour yesterday with traders over on TradeCaster.com. And we talked about how AI is starting to get a little iffy here, team. And the reason what's happening is you guys could see SMCI. SMCI right now, traders, for those who do not know, dropped $250 in the last 24 hours. SMCI, one of the hottest plays of 2024, is now absolutely collapsing. It has gone from the price of $1,150 and we're now at underneath $900 in price. Traders, a $250 drop. That is huge. You can also see how this started falling apart. Guess what? When it cracked its green line, the 13 EMA. We are bullish, 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 bullish. We cracked that 13 EMA and everyone just ran for the hills. Everyone started giving on back. Everyone started dropping. Everyone started getting weaker. You guys know I am not an AI hater. I'm not saying artificial intelligence is garbage, but I will tell you right now that it is physically impossible to hold this type of move. If anyone thinks that SMCI was a good buy, you just have to put this play into a monthly chart and say, okay, is this even possible to be able to hold on up in any sort of region? Obviously, the stock is extremely overbought. If you go to indicators, and let's just put on the RSI indicator, we have a 92 on the RSI. For anyone who does not know what that means, anything over a 70 on the RSI is indicating that we are overbought. We have a 92. Let's take a look over on NVDA. NVDA traders, we can see we have an 84. Anything over a 70 is overbought. We have an 84. Let's take a look over on MSTR right here. MSTR has a 78. Obviously, it's overbought. Let's take a look over on AMD. AMD a 71, barely overbought. Let's take a look over on ARM. This play, brand new IPO, doesn't have an RSI just yet, as it only has been available to trade since September. But these are all AI plays. But all of these plays are extremely overextended. Hype and momentum kind of took them to new levels that, yes, they're great companies, don't get me wrong, but they're too overbought. They're too overvalued for what they're actually supplying. So that we see this happen all the time. We're basically social media. We know that marketing, we know that CNBC, we know that hype, can lead towards plays getting too crazy. Remember, AI is incredible. AI has been amazing. I like NVDA, I like SMCI, but to say that, oh, this is going to hold this chart pattern, it just really doesn't make any sense. And yes, there are going to be mega pullbacks. I could imagine SMCI over the next month, 2 months, 3 months, coming back down to the 600 region. I could imagine seeing NVDA come back on down towards around the 600 region as well. What I would say is the best opportunity to get filled on this play is waiting until we have confirmation. Confirmation would be at the end of this month. End of March, we would have NVDA with a huge upper shadow. Now, an upper shadow indicates that a reversal is coming. When you have an upper shadow, it shows that buyers couldn't hold the play that high, and we started seeing some retreatment. So when does this candle basically form and harden? That would be at the end of this month, as we are in a monthly time frame right now. So if NVDA is overbought with an 85 on the RSI, and NVDA closes this month with a big upper shadow, and NVDA starts looking weaker, hey, traders, I would definitely be looking for puts starting on up in April. I absolutely think there's huge opportunity to see this market start turning. SMCI already starting a little bit early right here as we have this big upper shadow, and you could see this market is starting to drop. We are starting to see some weakness. We're going to see a huge upper shadow right here. Will there be bounce plays? Absolutely. Am I saying that we're going to go straight down? Absolutely not. That's impossible. We're not just going to go straight down. SMCI just had its biggest one-day drop. We probably will see some sort of dip buy and bounce plays. But at the same time, just understand that this market, you will always have pullbacks. I think the number one reason that people end up losing in the stock market is they let their ego, even that right now there's people that are probably judging me and saying, oh no, AI forever, AI is going to go up forever. That's where you become a loser. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to help you out right now. Just like the same exact people that said, same exact people who did the same exact thing over on, guess what? Tesla back in 2021. Oh, Tesla's going all the way up towards, again, whatever, $20,000. Tesla's coming all the way back on down. Oh, Dek, during that time that we all had to stay inside in 2020, guess what? Netflix going up to $1 million. Guess what? Netflix back on down. Oh, Dek, Meta coming back on down. Oh, what about all these healthcare companies right here? Healthcare companies went on these massive spikes. Hold them forever, coming back on down. What about GameStop? Oh yeah, GameStop going all the way up to $1 bajillion. Guess what? It comes all the way back on down. Well, Dek, what about Bitcoin and seeing these cryptocurrency plays? Yep, again, those went on big time spikes, then came back on down, and then after time, they moved back on up. So same exact thing, I think that's going to happen with NVDA. I think NVDA is going to have a monster spike. I think it's going to come back on down, and then within like the next year or 2 years, it'll break new highs. But don't be buying at the very tippity top because you're saying, I'm never letting go of this play. That's usually where people end up getting hurt. So Every single monster spike will have monster pullbacks, and the good companies will be able to survive and be able to push all the way back up towards new record highs. That's just the way it goes. But you can't fight the natural chart pattern. It's like, fighting like, it's like, oh, I want it to be sunny out and it's raining. You could scream and shout all you want, but it's still going to rain. So there's not really any sort of difference behind that. So what do we have else going on right here? Well, speaking of crypto, we actually are seeing Bitcoin have a nice pullback at this time. So we actually are seeing Bitcoin come all the way back on down towards the 63,000 level. So when we see Bitcoin, this has been over the past month, we came on up towards that brand new tippity top up towards around 73,000. We are seeing about a $10,000 pullback. Now, even with me stating though, oh, crypto's having a pullback, traders, we're still in the 60,000 region. The only way people are actually going to start freaking out probably over crypto is if it ever started dropping back underneath like 50,000. Underneath 50,000, people will start kind of giving it that bearish outlook and saying, oh, this is bad, bad, bad. But isn't it crazy what we think about a lot of times? People say all the time, oh, Bitcoin, when it's all the way down towards 20,000, it's garbage. That's the best entry. That's the time you want to be getting filled on. Just like right now, team, if you go over to Tesla over on social media, you want to see the craziest thing? Go over to Tesla, type, you guys can take a look over on a monthly chart here. Tesla has been getting dominated. It has been. It's been fading, 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 fading. 2 years ago, people would live and die by Tesla. They would say Tesla is incredible. Now people are saying, oh, Tesla? No, that wasn't me. No, I didn't play Tesla. You're mistaking me with the wrong guy. No, that wasn't me. It's like, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Right? It was like, it's like when everyone wore skinny jeans. It's like, yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Nope. So the thing is, Tesla right here, people are saying this is bad. This is not good at this time. These are the times you want to get involved on these plays. It frustrates me on how many people have the market backwards. When stocks are at all-time highs, let's buy them. No, you take profits then. And when stocks are all the way down near bottoms, oh, that stock sucks, I would never buy that. No, that's the time you buy in on it. A perfect example is going to be Meta. Meta, people again said, oh, Meta, time to buy this when it's all the way up near 400. People went and bought near 400, then started dumping on them. And they say, man, Meta stinks as a company. Meta came all the way down to $90. Man, this is garbage. I would never touch Meta ever again. Now Meta's all the way up near 500. And people say, I love Meta. I can't wait to buy when it breaks 500. And you wonder why people lose in the stock market. And you wonder why people are always saying to themselves, oh man, what's going on here? What you got to do is you got to be willing to invest when people aren't investing. If we know the statistic that 80% of stock traders fail or 90% of stock traders fail, wouldn't it make sense to go opposite of the green? So when I say, hey guys, get ready for a possible Tesla entry, and I see over on Twitter or Stock Twits or Facebook or Discord or wherever, people are hating and hating and hating, garbage company, garbage company, garbage company. You know what I say? This is going to be a big winner. There's a reason why I can do this for a living and other people can't. There's a reason why I have success and other people don't. People follow what everyone else says. People follow what everyone else do. I do what the chart tells me. I don't have to have a reliance on some other traders telling me exactly what to do. I jump in when I see that there's good opportunity and I see that there's opportunity for us on the upside. So it is so crucial, right, to be able to for everyone to be able to consistently lock in gains when you guys have those profits. So what else do we want to be focusing on here? Right? We have to be taking a look over on penny stocks now. So far on this day, we did go over the S&P 500. So far on this day, we did go over some AI plays. So far on this day, we did talk about crypto. So far on this time, we're going to be moving over towards our penny stocks. Unfortunately, penny stocks have been in a little bit of a lull the past 2 weeks. We haven't seen a ton of penny stock hype. We haven't seen a ton of penny stock momentum. And the reason why is we just haven't seen a lot of hot press releases really step up. We haven't seen a lot of hot press releases really again jump in and be able to say, hey, you know what? Let's get a lot of hype. You could see how, like, for instance, let's go back to a larger time frame here. Let's take a look over on FUSN. FUSN, 77 million float. We had a big spike because it got acquired this morning. It's just going to move sideways all day. We can't really get involved in that. ZCAR, 61 million in float. Not really doing too much at this time. ENVB, 1 million in float, slight little higher low. WRX, 1 million float, slight little pop. OTRK, number one top gainer in the stock market. This play, slow and steady little climb. The thing that I want is I want some hot press releases. I want some hot news. I want plays that are going crazy and everyone's buying them because they feel like they have to buy them because they can't miss out on these plays. OTRK is the #1 top gainer in the stock market. I don't see any news over on OTRK this morning. So while OTRK can still spike and OTRK still has potential to rip and run, I just feel like so many traders are more focused over on options at this moment than they are over on penny stocks because of the lack of news, because of we haven't seen any big penny stock spiker. And then on top of that, we do have the Federal Reserve meeting starting on up where a lot of people are trying to get in on good positions over on the S&P 500. Penny stocks and options in my mind goes back and forth. Sometimes I trade penny stocks whenever penny stocks are hotter. When the market's slow, I trade options. Market's hot, trade options. When penny stocks are hot, trade penny stocks. When penny stocks are slow, trade options. When options are slow, trade penny stocks. I just don't see much in the penny stock world as of now. So what would I tell you guys to do? Every spike you see in the penny stock world, short it back to garbage land. Short it right back on down. You will have probably a 90% chance of success if you just do not buy these penny stocks and just short every single one that pops on up on the scanners. Because if you are willing to do that, you will see that these plays come crashing on down day after day after day after day. They all come all the way back down to nothing. So, team, let's get prepared on this day. Let's get ready to rock and roll. It's 9:27 in this market right now, and I want to make sure that every single person is all set, ready to rock. As I have been stating, traders, make sure that you guys are fired up and excited for this Thursday. This Thursday, traders, we are having a clearance sale for 20 people and 20 people only. So this Thursday, we are getting rid of our old boot camp. We are going to be giving away a free access to TradeCaster where I live stream every day. We are giving away our trade idea scanner settings. We are giving away all of our PowerPoint slides to our 12-hour bootcamp. We are giving you Lightspeed broker access and more. So this is $3,500. We are giving this about 75% off at $499. So if you are a trader that has limited funds and you want to have access to see me live trade, you want to have our bootcamp, you want to have the same scanners, you want to have the same broker, you want to have everything, you can have that all to the first 20 people. I'm dropping a link on my Twitter, on my Instagram, on my Facebook, on my Discord, all that stuff. So make sure that you guys are all set for that this Thursday. Okay, 7 o'clock this Thursday. Also, traders, as we are coming on down to the end right here, I do want to say if you are interested in watching me live trade today, we are going live right now over on TradeCaster.com. Click the link, sign up to a free 7-day pass. You guys can click the link in my bio as well and get on over here to a free 7-day pass. You do not want to miss this morning. We're about to get after it, trade live, and we're about to have some fun. Other than that, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who has joined us on TradeCaster TV today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Brand new YouTube video coming out at 12 o'clock on how to become a full-time stock trader. So be ready to rock. TradeCaster, sit tight. I'm refreshing the live stream so we go private. And other than that, I'll see everyone back here bright and early tomorrow morning. Hey, have a good one. I'll see you guys then, and let's crush today. Let's do it, guys.